Hello, everyone. We are live. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Podcasters with the Faybala 5. I'm your Dungeon Master host, Anthony Mullen, and we have some of our players in right now. We're going to have another one joining us a little bit later, but that's okay. I'm just happy that we are coming back together. Right now, we do just doing a quick little bit of sharing on social media. In this time, while I'm doing this, I'll let one of our players take an impromptu push for DCT Industries, which you can catch on Facebook at dctindustries.tabletopgaming and on Instagram, dct_industries. Guys, why don't you tell them all the lovely things about DCT Industries and why they should play?
DCT Industries. What better way to play it? Go check them out. If you like Pokemon, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, and you like to mix them together, it's a perfect thing for you. So go check it out. It's Kaimon at DCT Industries, our sponsor, Jeff. Go give him a follow. Go support his stuff. Awesome dude. You've seen him on before as Morgor. He almost killed me a couple of times. I don't hold that against him because he's coming out with Kaimon, which is amazing. Also, I may or may not have stolen his initials. So DTC, me, or DCT, who knows? So go check it out, DCT Industries. Anybody else want to add? I don't know.
That's great. Guys are having fun. And let's see, I'm almost done here.
Oh, Ben, while you're still waiting, I'm going to shout out a fellow Twitch streamer buddy of mine, twitch.tv/OA Skittles. He is an awesome friend of mine who streams games, wrestling. He does donates to like the Trevor cause for the student, like kids who are bullied and stuff like that and picked on. All good things. Like this upcoming week, it looks like he's going to be streaming Death Squad, Locked Up, Resident Evil 2, House of Ashes at the end of the month, the new Halloween movie or Halloween game at the end of the month. Really awesome guy. Check him out. 5 stars all day. OA Skittles, like the candy.
And I'd like to shout out one of the other podcasts on the network, The House That Vinyl Built 716. I did not know they were even a podcast, and it's my friend Troy and his friend Nick doing a vinyl podcast. That's about all I know, but it sounds pretty cool.
Troy and Nick doing podcasts.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, podcast in the morning.
There we go. All right, guys. All right. Thank you. Those shout outs and those promos were lovely. Please, also, if you haven't yet, go check out other podcasts on the network at bicbp-radio.com. There's another podcast I do called Chris and Anthony Just Can't Stop. It's some great comedic banter, touching on pop culture and making fun of me, usually. It's great. I love it. It's at my expense. So please go check it out, watch, and laugh at me being made fun of. Pretty good. Check out some other podcasts. But before that, let's play some D&D, guys. Let's play some D&D. Grab some D20s. When we last left off, you all had devised a plan to lure Jarrell into your clutches, deceiving him, and trying to entice him with Howard as bait. With the silver dragon. That didn't work so well because while you were all out trying to announce and make the presence known, it was made known. And Jarrell watched from afar and played his cards right to sneak up and get in close enough and slip you all gems or items, trinkets of sorts, that when activated, grabbed all of you and brought you to a demi-plane, we'll say, of sorts. A recreation of Berghold with a domed cap over it, and you four trapped. Looking for a solution, Fink suggested you all going off to the prison where he was captured. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I believe he was looking for Jarrell's hut or a house and ended up landing at the prison. You all hearing a noise of someone singing from within, broke in through the front door and entered upon the second level, finding a bearded dwarf named Sergio. In between the bars, he's sitting there, ragged. Looks like he hasn't eaten a proper meal in quite a few days. Dirty, probably a little smelly. How can he help you? Well, what are you standing there? Can someone get the doors? They're locked.
How did you get here?
How did I get here? Jarrell. Motherfucker. Snatched me up. One of these nights, I was trekking out after Kelna. And I was exposed. So he got the surprise on me, captured me, knocked me out. You know, does what he does. Must have got you too, seeing that you're here.
No, he didn't get me at all.
Looks you over.
Do you know where here is?
I'm assuming it's a shell or a trap of sorts from Jarrell.
Mighty observant of you for someone being trapped in here for however long. He's in a cell or something, you said, right?
Yes, he is. He is behind metal bars with a padlock. Look, very typical jail cell. Okay. Small bedding cot area, a latrine for him to go to the bathroom if he has to.
Well, yeah, so we actually came here searching for Kalna as well. And I got stuck. Looks like you're stuck, but in a cell. Ooh. So why are you in a cell and we can walk out and walk about?
Well, I was placed here, I reckon. Jarrell, he'd come here and try to get some words out of me and visit me and talk. Hasn't been here recently. Tried to interrogate me. I mean, I don't know why are you able to walk out here and I can't?
Oh, we were headed to his house. And then I'm going to turn back to the rest of the party. I mean, do we really need him? Can we just go to the house?
I look at Howard and go, he is kind of a rude boy, so I don't know if we need him or not.
Inspiration right there.
Give it inspiration. You almost made me spit my drink.
Do you have any skills or anything, Sergio? Like, should we get you out of here?
Ricky, you're working for an inspiration. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I do a bit of inspiring. And, I mean, I can cast a spell or two. Give me an instrument, I'll play you a tune.
What kind of instrument?
I don't care. I mean, give me 2 spoons. I'll clap them together, I'll play you something. We'll get it going.
Oh. There was a tune back from my old countryside where I hail from called Spoon Man. Maybe you might know it.
I can't say I have.
Oh, well, shame. I don't know if he's worth it, guys. He doesn't know Spoon Man.
Yeah, I don't like the spoons. What
Oh.
do you know anything about like around here? I mean, you've only been trapped here. You don't really know a lay of the land, I assume.
Oh, I really don't. I reckon we're in Berghold, but I can't be too certain. I only see the inside of here. I remember walking in through the entrance with Jarrell. It was kind of fuzzy. He snuck up behind me and did this like pinch on my neck, and I remember I was waking my eyes up, opening them, and he was walking me down a hall. I was unable to move. He looks at his wrist. And he goes. He took off the shackles, and it was weird. I couldn't move at all. He just kind of was guiding me. I was under his control.
He took off the shackles and you were under control still.
He had shackles on him. So he explains. He put shackles on me, snuck up, and pinched my neck, and I was here in the building, and he had shackles, and it must have been magical of sorts. But when he walked me to my cell, took him off, I could move again, but I haven't been around anywhere else other than this building. Presume it to be Berghold, but
Where do you stand on Jarrell?
he was a fucking asshole.
I mean, Ramirez just kind of looks at Howard. He's like, that's all I really need, I guess. I don't care.
Yeah, I guess that checks out.
He shouldn't stay in whatever the hell we're in.
Have you tried opening the door? Like, maybe tried.
He looks at you very deadpan, like, you're a jokester, aren't you? He walks up, and it pulls it. What do you think I would have thought of that?
You know, you never know. All right. It's just the door that he needs help with?
Yeah, it's the door in front of him.
All right. Sure. Well, I'll give it the old magic key knife door trick.
Slipping in the key. Make the sleight of hand check.
Dice this week.
Are you able to roll?
I'm able to roll this week.
Cool.
There you go.
Dun, dun, dun. So we get 27.
Oh shoot! You slip the key. You slip the key into the lock, and as you pull it, you feel the teeth and the tumblers just kind of match. And for a second, it's almost like your hand is one with the key, as you could feel, and almost direct and move the tumblers with the tips of your fingers as you twist the key. Unlocks it. You could slide. Sergio's at the other side of the door. Slams the door open. All right, thank you there. I appreciate it.
Before Sergio walks out, I'm gonna block the doorway.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sniff him.
Yeah,
Does he smell of sulfur?
Make a perception check.
Or anything.
Let's see if he does.
22.
22. It's not bad. It's not bad. Sniffing him. Smells dirty. Smells gnarly. Doesn't smell of sulfur. Smells sweaty. It smells like he hasn't taken a bath in about a year and a half.
All right, just making sure. You need better hygiene, dude. I'm just gonna walk away.
Well then. Thank you to you too. Looks over at you, Remus. I appreciate the help, and it's a pretty little nifty key you got.
Well, it's not just the key, but having it definitely helps. If you try to harm us, I will kill you. So hopefully you just fight Jarrell.
Duly
Let's go
noted.
find him.
Let's go find Jarrell.
We'll try and get out of here at least.
I mean, down the hall and out the front door, right?
Is
The way
that how we
back
get
in.
out of here?
I mean,
Okay.
there's a way to get back. Unless you guys want to do more
Sure.
investigation here. Your call.
Is
You guys wanna
anyone
check
else
out-
here?
You don't know. Make a perception check. Listen.
I'm just gonna yell out, anyone else here?
Anyone else here? Anyone else here? Echoes down the hall. Give me a
Sergio,
perception.
have you seen anyone else?
I haven't seen anyone else in here. But he gives a listen. Anyone else that wants to listen in, roll a d20. It's you two listeners. If you want to listen, roll a d20. What's up,
16
Black
for
Rock
me.
Joe? All right, 16.
18.
Okay. Wait for you, Ricky.
Oh, I will. Well, I guess I will. I
Oh.
wasn't listening. I was just going to go off of what Sergio said. I got an 8.
All right. So you and Sergio, he actually rolled really pretty low, and he's listening. Fortunately, I don't hear anyone else, but I don't want to be here any longer than we have to, if I'm being honest. Black Rock Joe with the 18. Who rolled the 22?
That was earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, wait, hold on. So
18.
18. Which roll?
And
Howard?
16.
16.
16. Yeah.
Okay, Finks. Roll a perception check.
It's a 21.
21. Finks. As everyone else is listening very, very intensely, they don't hear anything. And they even say them begin to be like, oh, Sergio, I don't hear anyone. You hear almost a whisper of calling, Finks.
Who said
Down
that?
the hall and leading
Sergio.
up to a third flight, it looks like.
Sergio, how many birds are held prisoner here?
It was just me, I thought.
Hmm.
How many times I called out? No one wants to fucking answer.
Oh, I've been here 5 minutes. I'm hearing all kinds of voices. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check it out.
Finks goes running down a hall. You all look down this hall, and there are multiple jail cells with the bars down, slammed shut down them. You see the torches that are kind of offset by every other cell. They start to be spaced out farther and farther apart. And down near the end of this hall where Finks is running, it's actually dark. You know, Finks are essentially running into like the haunted hallway. It's getting darker and darker down at the end.
Dark vision's working fine, though?
Dark vision's gonna work fine. Yeah. All right, run down. You turn over to your right. There's a stairways up to a third floor. Turn left to another kind of like row of cells. You hear the drawings. Finks, come on up from the third floor. Very creepy sounding too. It's not
All right, I'll go
not natural.
I go up. We're already in like a magic marble. What else could be weird in here? I don't know. Let's figure it out.
All right. You all see Finks run off. Are you following him or are you just letting him be? Sergio's kind of like, I prefer to do a bit of prepping and getting some weapons before just running off into battle.
Oh, you're not going to fit in here.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
definitely not one
I'm
of
gonna
us. We should have
follow,
left you.
Finks.
What'd you say, Maximus?
I'm gonna follow Finks.
All right. So you begin following Finks. You see him start to go up the stairs down the hall. You're like, all right.
I'll follow Max.
I was gonna say I'll start following Max as well once I see him going.
Sergio's like, fuck, y'all are gonna get me killed. Okay. He's gonna follow along. Finks, you walk up the third flight stairs. The top floor is an open hall. just an empty, just kind of like a dining hall, just empty wooden floors, almost like a large mess hall. There's nothing up there.
Is there any food or anything? Or is it just abandoned?
Abandoned, but you can see there is a wide, long room to the far left when you go up in here, up into the mess hall, kind of like come up like one of the side halls to the next floor, and you see that there is a cafeteria, and it looks like to the far right there is a little stand area that kind of would be, I don't want to say a podium, but I guess if someone that would be of importance would come over to this little space, almost like a half cut out circle, like a semicircle of like a half a foot off the ground, like mini riser. Just
Can I flip one of the tables in the mess hall to like take cover facing that podium?
yeah. There's
Great hiding spot.
three long tables, probably 6 foot in length.
You said there was food on them or no?
No food on them, but there
No
is a
scabagool?
no, no, but there is a mess, like the actual like kitchen prep room. It looks like to the far left, and you see that, and it's the reason you think it'd be like the mess hall is or the kitchen is that they has like the cutout window and like a doorway going into it.
And the room that we're in right now is pretty dark. You said, right?
Yes, fairly dark vision is gonna be preferred.
All right, I'm gonna use out my lantern and shine, put it to its full brightness. Anything invisible within 30 feet?
Make a perception check.
16 again.
Okay. Looking around. You don't see any creatures. But what you do see are writings and carvings amongst the walls. Written in almost like an invisible ink that has been like magically cast to become invisible, enchanted. Eyes of the Runekeeper. You see it's written in Infernal. Essentially, make an intelligence check to take this in.
8.
8. Okay. For the most part, what you do get from this is that it's a lot of legal kind of script, and it's essentially bounding souls that are killed on the premises to a devil. So someone has made a pact here, it looks like, and has been, I'll take in, essentially what you're getting with an 8 is I'll take in people here. Obviously, they're not going to enjoy themselves. They're going to be tortured and committed, and when they die, here you go.
Well, guys, I think Remus's dad has been here making contracts again. And I'm going to kind of point to the infernal writing on the wall with the lamp and everything.
Does it say anything who made the contract?
I don't see a name, but it looks like if you die, they keep your soul here.
Let me take a look.
Make an intelligence check. By the way, guys, I love my soda stream. They have an energy drink mix, and it's almost as good as a Rojo Toro.
Do you have the sugar free?
That's what I'm drinking right now.
Sugar free is the way to be.
I got a 14. This sponsored you by Rojo Toro and SodaStream.
Like magic.
Like magic. Make some potions inside.
You know what's opposite of sugar-free?
Non-sugar free.
These Brock's mini candy corns and chocolate-covered peanuts. Quite delicious.
Those sound delicious. All right. With what you got, Remus looking it over, pretty much you understand a little bit more of the legal formalities of what Howard was reading. But upon looking at between the lines and combing through the devilish contract that essentially is carving along the walls. You also see Jarrell's name written in between, in almost like kind of like sign here, date here, your name here, initial here.
Can I tell who made this contract in terms of if it was like my dad or some other person from a different level of hell?
Yeah. Make a history check.
Dun, dun, dun. History is something. It's not great. We got a 9.
Unfortunately, you're not too you're not too familiar with the actual pactual kind of reading of the contracts. This seems pretty standard as like a warlock pact of like, I'll provide you power, you're going to provide me with souls. But devils really tried to hide their name, and not all devils come out as, I am this great lord. Like if your father was to make a deal, he may not come out as Mammon being the one devil that's signing it over. He may be coming in a ruse or disguise. And if there is a devil's true name in here, in the contract listed, you don't see it.
Are there any dollar signs?
Give an investigation check if you wish to look for dollar signs specifically. I'll give you an investigation for that.
Oh, it's probably not good. It's another 9. It's not good.
Looking it over, you don't see any dollar signs, unfortunately.
Oh, it's somebody. I can't tell if it's my dad or someone else, but Jarrell signed it, so I think he's the reason whoever's stuck here is stuck here.
Is the writing kind of like chicken scratch, or is it like neatly written?
It's not. It's neatly written, but it's not like old school articles of like the independent the Independence, like where they like it's all like old school like colonial.
Not like calligraphy.
No, not like calligraphy.
Okay.
Like you can't read it, but this
Okay.
is very fine kind of. It's a nice penmanship.
You know, if I had to guess, I would say this is neat penmanship for a demon, and the only people that I know who have really neat penmanship are typically females. And if it's a female demon, more than likely it's Mama. So maybe Mama came back and is trapping people here. So we might have to kill Mama again. Just throwing that out there.
Oh,
We have to like throw her from the train, or what do we do? How do we kill Mama?
Oh
Like-
yeah, you guys don't know Mama.
Like your mama?
So you remember Boom Boom? You don't know Boom Boom. Finks, you remember Boom Boom?
Am I with you guys now?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
that
they
was
followed
on
you
I'm
up.
sorry.
Oh yeah, they followed you up in the room.
All right, I didn't know if they were finding these things on the way or. in
Oh
the
no,
mess hall.
this is
Sorry.
all in the mess hall. You see him looking over at the writing on the walls, but you successfully flipped a table over in the direction. of that.
Finks immediately starts imagining like Boom Boom, but in a dress with a rolling pin. Mama. Boom Boom had as a mama.
yeah, that's who he kept talking to all the time.
Oh,
when
right.
she
he
turned
did.
into a demon, we fought her inside like that big building and we
I
exploded
didn't do
kind
that.
of.
Yeah,
didn't do that.
this
Finks
was
didn't
kind
do
of right
that.
before you guys. But yeah, so we killed Mama, and maybe she's come back, made a pact
She's a
with
demon.
Jarrell. She is a
Hmm.
demon.
But didn't Jarrell have a caterpillar? Wasn't he friends with the caterpillar?
I don't think he was friends. The caterpillar.
I
had
thought
him
you were friends with the
cocooned up.
caterpillar.
Oh, I am, but I didn't sign anything.
Are you Jarrell?
I hope not. Although I do have his keys.
I'm Remus. And you know what I know? I don't think you took the caterpillar was from the Feywild. We're somewhere else, so
Yeah.
I know the caterpillar. I know the caterpillar.
That's right.
Oh, you do.
Hmm.
I don't think the caterpillar was too fond of me. So maybe if we do end up back there, you can kind of put in a good word with the caterpillar.
Well,
Thinks this is gonna go flip another table.
So wait, hold on.
thinks
Why are you flipping? Why did you run up here and why are you flipping tables?
Well, didn't you hear them call your name?
No, you ran, so we ran.
Oh, well, yeah, they're up here somewhere. And don't question my battle tactics. I flip another table. The last
Shrug,
table.
I'll flip a table.
Howard, perception check.
6.
6. You could have sworn you just saw someone in the kitchen mess area. It looked as if a body glided between the kind of that cutaway window. And you look over. No one's there.
Hey, Finks, if you're flipping tables, you might want to flip it towards the kitchen area.
All
I think
right,
there's something in there.
I push it and hide.
Should I make a stealth check?
Okay. 17.
Okay, not so bad. Hopefully,
Um,
pretty hidden. So you guys are waiting up in this room. Sergio. So what are we doing up here? Should we try to get out of here? Get going?
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely get out of here in a second.
You want to see if there are any snacks in the kitchen? You look
Yeah.
hungry, Sergio.
We could definitely use try to get some rations. You do that while we set up a fortified area over here.
Okay. Make a persuasion check for him. He looks a little scared. He's feeling very just like, okay, like
You'll be fine. It's a dirty 20.
all right. Would feel better with backup, but it's weird. Probably haunted.
I'll cast minor illusion of myself to follow along behind him. I'll be behind a table and I'll cast minor illusion of me, and I'll follow behind Sergio.
Before Sergio leaves, I also want to give him Blessing of the Trickster and Guidance. And I also want to ask, have you eaten any food since you've been here? You've been in a cage.
Yes, I mean I'm pretty famished, so I don't go get snacks, but
But you're still alive.
yeah, it is kind of odd. As he looks at himself a little like, I don't think I'm dead. Are you guys dead? Did you die before you came here?
Nope. 100% alive.
No.
Are you lying to me? He looks at you all.
Sergio.
Walks
You were
over.
Kauna's ex-boyfriend, who she dumped because, I can see why. Would I lie to you?
Make a deception check to him, please.
21.
She did not. You would, Howard. It's I know we just met. I prefer the BSing to be a little bit more honest at this point right now. Not so much lying, but
Those were her words. I'm not lying.
you can see him taking you very, very truthfully, and he's a little hurt. He's like, I don't think she broke up with me, but
That's not what she told me.
This is going very in depth for someone who just needs to get snacks.
Yeah.
yes, I just need to get some snacks.
Mhm.
Okay.
It thinks better once you have a full stomach.
Okay. You see him begin to walk down the room. following the wall. Just kind of like a little hesitant. He kind of starts humming to himself. You guys really can't hear it. He's like, starts walking in. He walks through the doorway. He's out of your view. You see him walk into view as just the top of his head is kind of seen by the cutaway. He's going, what the fuck? And he walks a little further past the cutaway.
With a dwarf.
Yep, he's a dwarf. So he's out of view. And they're ah!
Oh.
There's no
I guess
response.
There's something over there.
Sergio?
No response.
Did you hear
Sergio,
any sort of-
meatloaf, food.
Did we hear any other sort of noise besides the one ah? Like, was there a thud, perhaps?
There was not.
Interesting.
Just walked, saw something, and then screeched.
Huh.
Hey, Finks, was
Who's
that what you were
first?
hearing before?
I hope so. Another dead dwarf.
Forgot about
Wow. Wow. I forgot
All
about
right,
this
so,
side of you, Finks.
Should we just leave then?
To Jarrell's?
Yeah, we can go to Drell's. Finks, you know where that's at?
That's it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Should we should we at least close the kitchen door? Or?
Oh yeah, good call. And I'm gonna, with my hand, you're gonna see Shadow like protrude out into another hand, and it's gonna float over for a mage hand to close the kitchen door.
Okay.
Can Anthony, since I gave him the blessing and the guidance, would I be able to tell if like the spells are active still? Can I still kind of like feel the magic, if you will?
You cannot feel the magic. As there is this kind of like shout or yelp more so, the magic just kind of connection lost.
Okay. Well, if he's not dead, he found a way out.
You
Oh,
send
yeah.
one of those like little Finks goblins in there to see what happened?
No,
You,
All right.
I don't have those anymore.
you technically you'd have to have someone walk over there to go view and try to like look at it. Technically, I think your eye could probably see through like you try and look through the wall, but you guys would have to go closer. So you either go over there, or you leave the prison cell or jail building.
I'll give Remus the blessing and the guidance as well.
Oh, Joey. I guess I'll see what happened to him. So I'll go to about as far as I thought he got, like in our room still, and try and look through the wall to see if I see any sort of dwarf body on the ground.
You go to the opposite side of the wall, look it over. You don't see any dwarf body. You only see a book that has been opened up. It's a big, thick tome. Make a perception check.
$16.
16. You can't really read what the tome says, but it's probably opened up a quarter of the way, seeing the quantity, like the thickness of the pages on the left side of the book. And on the right pages, there is a scrawling of 3 lines twisting into a circle with a dot in the center, similar to the shape that Howard is very famously known to be drawing in marking and desecrating other religious places.
Hey Howard, I think there's a book for you in there.
Book.
It's got like it's one of those big magic books, you know, that's like the real thick guys. And it looks like I could be off. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking through a big wall. That doodle thing you do with the lines, the dot in the center.
Oh, the
It
sign.
looks like it's open.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it's open to that page.
I'm gonna go through my pocket real quick. Do I have my book in with me?
Your book is there.
No, I have my book right here. So that's weird.
I don't know if I don't know much about magic. I always just see wizardy people getting more books or bigger books. So I don't know if you want it or.
Most definitely. But this is
how
Terrell
do
we're
you
talking about.
want to?
So
Yeah, how do you want to get it?
I guess I could open the door and carry it from the doorway. I'm gonna walk over to the door.
Wait, I might have an idea. Hold on.
Okay.
How far is the book from me?
Three feet, just beyond
Perfect.
the wall.
I'm going to use Tensor's floating disc under the book. Have it hover off the ground and bring it back towards the kitchen door.
Hover off, back to the kitchen door.
Howard, do you want to open the door? I think I got the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it up.
Open it up. Tensor's floating disc floats out with the book on it.
Close the door again.
I'll just drop the book off once the door is closed again.
Yep.
Book is dropped off at your feet.
Beautiful.
It's a big, thick
Gonna pick it up.
book.
Ooh, this is nice. It's meaty.
The pages are just, as you're holding it, the book feels cold and almost like wet, like it's damp and moldy, and just it hasn't been opened in a very long time almost. So it's like even the pages that you have your thumbs at, like if you press on the thumbs, it's like got this like dampness, like just it's been sitting in a cellar for like 300 years. Almost like the pages are just have this clamminess to them, and it's oozing this like black little gunk. It smells of like some mold and dirt and just kind of this death and decaying smell. It's nasty.
Yeah. Well, I'm normally all about this. I'm going to prestidigitation and clean it all up. Make it look nice.
Clean it all up. The dirt gets cleaned a little bit, and the pages have a little bit of color brought back to them, and the smell disappears momentarily. The sign on the page begins to decay and wilt away, and you see the book kind of grow all oozy and gross again. Your prestidigitation is kind of just non-effective. This book taking on this will of its own. But
This can no way go bad. Yep, I'm going to start going through the pages. This can't end badly.
Okay. Make an intelligence check as you're flipping through the books. As you're flipping through these pages.
11.
All right. Flip through the pages. You see there are multiple scrawlings and kind of like hand-carved drawings of the mark, the sign for the Yellow King. You see a couple pages, you begin flipping through some more, have this devilish-looking creatures being drawn, and with these bony, spiky tails bent over in a stinger-like fashion. Flipping over more, there are pages of gaunt-looking elves, and that are all like kind of clad in black. Is anyone else looking at the pages with you, or is this just you by yourself flipping through it?
I think it's just me.
Okay. Flip through it. You flip over some more pages. You see there is an eye with just tentacles swirling from it in like an astral-looking sea. Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, not bad. Dirty 20.
30-20. On this page, as you go to twist, like kind of flip it, you swear the eye itself turns and looks at you as you move the page, and just this this feeling of being watched. Flipping through, and it's just multiple. Essentially, you're looking at make a wisdom check for me to connect the two.
Natural 20.
This is essentially the beginning guide or a pamphlet, if you will, of Warlock Pact patrons. Kind of like who is who and what creatures are what creatures and who can you make a pact with.
Oh, this is juicy.
So
I'm keeping this.
friend-
I'm going to put it in my bag.
Jarrell has been looking around for multiple packs, it looks. Connecting the 2 and 2, the caterpillar was a fae, lord of sorts. Jarrell has now joined a cult. There's devilish writing on the walls. Do with knowledge with what you will.
So I think I know how to beat Jarrell. And just hear me out. So I'm pretty sure Jarrell joined whatever contract with whoever he made a contract with and essentially got himself stuck into a cult. I'm thinking if I start a cult, I can get him to join our side under me, and then I can kill him then afterwards as like part of the cult initiation. Just throwing it out there. I mean, you don't have to take it or leave it.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Oh, Remus. Yeah, so I think if I can get Jarrell to join me in my cult, he'll think that we're freeing him from his endeavor and he's actually getting trapped into ours. And then we can kill him.
Sure.
Cool. That's all I need. All right, I'm going to put the book back in the bag. I'm ready to go. We can go head over to his house.
Okay. Sergio's just like, that's some dark magic shit.
Sergio, where'd you come from?
What?
Oh, wait. Shit. Ah! Sorry. Sergio, straight up, he's gone. You all have a flash of it. You hear us, and it's... All right. I was just so lost. Like, all right, man. Like, Howard, like, that's your plan? I'm bought in. I guess we'll see if this works. Sergio even was bought in.
Sergio wants to join your cult too.
Yeah.
From the other side, you hear this. No. All right. So that's the plan with Jarrell. You're going to get him to join your cult, Howard.
Yeah.
You're aware he's not much collecting cults. It's more
No, he's
making
in one.
pacts with patrons for warlock powers.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Finks
he'll
might
join
have a
me as a
plan.
patron. I will be his patron.
That is what
Go
you're
ahead,
going to
Finks.
wish to convince him. Okay.
Thanks. What's up?
Finks might have a scheme. The dwarf, he looked at something and just disappeared. What if we can find out what made him disappear and put it in the sky? So when the big Jarrell face comes, he'll disappear.
I like it.
Is
We
there
should investigate further.
Do you want to go in the kitchen area?
No, but
Oh, okay.
we should check it out.
Remus, did you see anything else besides a book? No dwarf?
I wasn't really looking for too much. I was just looking for what happened to Sergio, really, and that book popped up.
what page was it open to when you looked at it?
It was this
Oh.
weird symbol that Howard keeps drawing.
I'm going to open it up and find the page with my symbol on it. Page.
Make a history check as you're trying to flip through the right page.
16.
16. It takes you a moment, but you find a page that you believe is the correct one, and it's got the symbol of the Yellow King on it. And a few pages after this, where the devil drawings start kind of appearing.
So, put the book on the ground for a minute.
Okay.
Okay,
Or
or
put it on the ground, but like right next to me.
okay. And then I'm gonna like close my eyes. I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna like look at the book, like Sergio may have done.
Okay. Make perception check.
17.
You don't see anything. Looking over at Howard, it looks as if almost there's a double set, kind of almost like a shadowed figure behind Howard that kind of just moves behind him and looks around at you. But as you look up out of the side, you're seeing this kind of image out of the corner of your eye. As you look over at Howard to make a better focus, the doubled image behind him is gone. Something off about the book next to Howard, though.
Something is off about the book.
Something's off about the book next to Howard.
Do we still see Max?
Oh yeah, you guys will still see Maximus. He hasn't disappeared or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, Max, I still see you. I don't think it worked.
Okay. Ooh, I want to then, if I don't know if this will work or not, but I'll try it anyways. I'll point to like behind Howard where I guess if I saw what was going on and cast message. It's one of my cantrips, so I can point a finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. I want to go, "Who are you?" And apparently only the target hears the message and then replies back that only I can hear.
Give me a second.
Are you thinking this in your head, or are you saying it out loud?
Well, nobody else like would be able to hear it.
Okay.
You're just gonna do one of these.
I'll just
I was
basically-
gonna say, from my point of view, you're pointing at me like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Howard."
yeah, but you don't hear me say anything. I'm just
Right.
pointing.
Okay.
I'll just point, and all you see is just me pointing.
That's rude, Max.
You got whispers being sent to you. Check
I'm gonna
Facebook.
point. I'm gonna
Oh,
point right
okay.
back at you too, Max.
All right, hold on. Oh,
Excuse me, guys, as I just
Since
sent.
who wants to make them touch.
You all see Maximus just point.
I'll drop my hand.
Howard puts down his hand too afterwards.
All right. You see, so you're just staring at Howard at this point.
Yep.
Do I have something on my face, Max?
Just deadpan stare. And they just stare. He just looks like he's staring off. Make an insight check.
Me or Howard?
Howard.
Insight.
And then are you trying to be deceptive, honest, just deadpan? What are you trying to give off?
Me?
Yes.
Just crazy.
Fair
like
enough.
just like I'm, not all there.
Got it.
7 on the insight.
I mean, Maximus is a newer friend, and he has some odd quirks to him.
Okay. I'll look at Howard and say, "Pick up your book. Let's go to Drell's."
Oh, okay. Just gonna reach down slowly while keeping an eye on him. Pick up my book. Put it in my bag. Let's go.
I'll start walking for the door.
All right. Give me a second. Let me just send you. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you kind of I'm gonna send you a picture of glimpse of just kind of what you saw.
Okay.
As you begin to walk off, you see this just leaning again, kind of following Howard.
Okie dokie.
Have fun with that.
And I would know the things about Howard's book too, though, right? Because I'm a warlock. Obviously, I have my patron.
Howard, when you found out kind of like about the idea of the book, were you like were you telling everyone about the book? Were you like, oh yeah, this is what this is?
Kind of. I would have like generalized it.
Okay,
This
then
is
yeah.
a book with patrons.
Yeah.
He tried to make a pact. He joined a cult. So if we can get him into my cult, we can kill him.
And your cult is?
The Yellow King is how it started, but I'm kind of evolving that. It's still a
Doing
work
your
in
own-
progress.
Doing your own thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. And Jarrell will join you.
I'm sure I can convince him.
Okay. And then we kill him?
Oh yeah, we definitely kill him.
Okay. So, you guys, Jarrell telling you all to search back at the beginning where it began. You all eventually wish to make your way toward Jarrell's house. Make a survival check. Finks, and I'll let someone else follow you because I know you were leading the way to really try to get to Jarrell's.
Sure. 19.
Woo! Good roll.
Nice. Okay. Does anyone else want to follow up or not?
I'll go for it.
Okay.
19.
All right, cool. Kind of like following Finks. Finks is pointing out the way directly where to go, and you guys efficiently get right over to Jarrell's house. You see the 2-story white Tudor plaster on the wall, on the siding, with the beams kind of the cross beams across it. You see that has the home. It has an L-like kind of shape bend to it as you go in. There's a portion of the house that cuts off to the right, and there is a front garden space that have a few statues of just stoneworks of just kind of like sculptures of individuals. On the back part of the house, you see a gnarly, knotted, what appears to be just from a glance from afar from the front, a cemetery, perhaps. Really can't tell with too much detail. It is, I don't know, middle of the kind of like perpetual night, like a 9 p.m. Not too late. What are you guys doing?
I'm opening the front door.
Front door? You go to the front door?
Yeah.
It's locked.
I got the key.
Try that key. That's wrong key. Try the next one. Wrong key. Next. Right key. Go right on in.
Yep.
Good door sound.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good. I like that.
Practicing them. See? Walk in. You have the entrance foyer. You see multiple pairs of boots and coats and cloaks and raincoats all draped on hooks. It's warm and toasty in here. You can hear You can almost hear the sound of children laughing. Almost like a distant memory. You swear you hear the pop, 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 running of footsteps on the second story above. You all can even hear the footsteps running down the hall, down to where the stairs are that would lead up to the second floor. Down in front of you, you see expecting children. No one comes down.
Can I so you said there's a wall full of cloaks?
Yeah.
Can I cast firebolt at all of those cloaks, please?
There's now a fire starting in Jarrell's house.
Are
Thanks,
there any of
punches
those,
Maximus.
are there any of those cloaks that are not on fire?
No, they're all on fire, and you
All
see the
right,
wall
I'll
is
cast-
starting to catch on fire. The flames.
I'll get shape water and put it out.
Easy enough. Water's put out. Bunch of burned cloaks. You see, sitting on the ground where the one cloak was, is a bracelet, almost like a leather band, almost like
What is it?
a 3
Is there any
inches.
signias on it?
What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Common, and Goblin.
You don't recognize anything on it. There looks to be almost like some rune carvings on this metal little plating in between the leather bands, and it has like a runes of sorts and a little red gem.
I'll pick it up and put it on.
Pick it up, put it on. Okay. Looks cool.
It goes good with my belt.
Cool. Nothing
Oh,
goes
that's
wrong
nice.
from random jewelry. It's cool.
What does it say on there?
Looking
Can't
at
read
it, it's in giant.
Oh,
You see this. Essentially, it's a fire resistance rune.
oh, this is actually good.
It
I
is.
think you might like it. Yeah, it'll protect you from fire. Well, at least that's what it says. Who knows if that's actually true or not? Knowing Jarrell.
Never know. All right. You guys are in the foyerway. You see there's hallway that goes down. Doors on the left. 1, 2, 3. One on the right. Next to the door on the right, there's an open, almost a open hallway into what appears to be a living room of sorts. You hear a fire popping and crackling. There, you see there's a few, 1, 2 couches, a large leather chair. There's a little study nook in the corner. You see children's toys are sprawled out on them.
Jarrell has kids.
Finks, make
See?
a history check. Remus and Howard, make history checks also if you want.
3.
6.
You don't really ever remember Jarrell talking about kids. He may have had them.
And I got a 9.
You
369.
you guys
Damn.
don't remember that at all? No.
Real
Fine.
fun.
That's right, guys. Yeah, maybe this is, I don't know, we're in weird pocket dimension territory. Remember, this is like his childhood shit.
Yeah. I think at one point he was sacrificing children too, so this might be their stuff. Who knows?
What are you guys in here? Do you see there's a living room? There's a hallway upstairs. Where are you guys walking to?
Are there any mirrors anywhere?
Any mirrors?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Make an investigation check.
Got a. Hold on. Wrong window.
Anthony, I sent you.
13.
Nope, sorry. I was gonna send you a private message.
All right.
Okay.
All right, cool. Finks, Remus, Howard, and Maximus, I need passive perception checks on all of you.
Passive perception?
17.
Okay,
14.
got it.
Sorry, 14.
Okay,
15.
got it.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Perception 15.
Okay. Sorry, Rick, you know you're on the mobile app right now.
It's all good. My fingers are just dumb. The best way I can put it. There it is. Nope, didn't do.
I said to click on D&D Beyond, not call Mom.
Mama?
Mama,
Oh no.
I knew it. I was right.
15.
Okay. Okay. What you do here, as you're all following Maximus walk down the hallway looking for a mirror, is Jarrell! Jarrell! Supper time! Sounds like a mother calling out to a child. You don't hear the mother walking around or stepping. You just hear her calling out, and it's coming from a room down the hallway and to the left. And while you're walking down this hallway, Maximus, you do see a mirror And as you look in the mirror, you see a younger version of you, almost like a young kitten. Still tall. You still face the mirror and everything, but as you're looking at yourself, it's like looking at yourself 20 years ago. Or when you were a child. You hear, "Coming, Mom! Just a moment!" You all go into the room where you hear the mother coming from? Or where'd you go?
Does everything in the mirror reflect as being younger, even like the objects of the room around? Like if the room we're in currently is like dingy and dusty and unkempt, is the room I'm looking at as a reflection like lit up bright and not hold like tattered
Wholesome.
curtain?
No.
Yeah.
No, even looking back at it, this does look beaten up, tattered.
The only thing that looks younger is me.
Is you.
Excuse me.
God bless you.
Thank you. I touched the mirror.
Touch the mirror. It's a weird kind of a wave-like kind of shimmer, almost like touching water, where but that's it. Hit like solid.
Okay. I'll head towards the voice then, I guess.
Okay. Head in the room. You guys following? Assuming.
Yeah, we'll follow.
Okay, cool. Guys going in. You open the door, and you walk into a large pantry that has a bunch of empty shelves with broken bottles of spices and possibly potions and ingredients. Pots and pans litter the ground. You see a dusty island that has a large chopping block with the rotting corpse of what looks like almost like a large pig. Dishes smashed, pottery ware disheveled, cobwebs all over.
Maybe we should have sent Sergio here.
Appears to be very old and no one has been here in quite some time. Or very messy. At this point, Finks, you sneaking off the group and the group not seeing this, you have made your way up the stairs, knowing that Jarrell would keep artifacts in one of his private studies behind a locked door, and you had almost gotten to it last time. You had went into his bedroom, assuming he had kept it more of a personal, closer to him. But him being boastful and bragging had told you, silly Finks, such a fool, you didn't look to check in my study where it's obvious that any trained thief would know to go there. So you now attempt to make your way to get there the best. And you walk up the stairs. You do hear the sounds of like pitter-patter of like kids running around and almost whisperings of I won't tell her. She'll never know you're my friend. And it's the sound of this younger child that you heard being called to come down for dinner. And the one that had responded to his mother, you hear them talking to, almost like they're talking to an imaginary friend. You hear the voice of this child as you're walking up the stairs.
Do I see anything?
At this point, not. You're walking up the stairs at this point. As you begin to break over that visual marker for the stairs, you don't see any child in this hallway. You just see the standard floorboards, 2 bedrooms, and at the far end of the hallway there is a red door that wasn't red before, but you know this is the one that is the study. Whether or not Jarrell made this place as a psychic prison or it's cursed, or this is just back in a different time. You see the door right there.
I'm going for it.
Go for it. All right.
Yep.
Break in through the door. And you just going to open it, or are you trying to be stealthy?
I'll open it.
Just straight open. Okay.
Yep.
Go to grab it, twist it open. This one opens. That is not locked. Open it up. There is a little child playing on a circular rug with what looks to be like little toys and adventurers. And he looks up and goes, "Oh, hi." Looking at this little boy. He's got kind of this dirty tanned skin. Probably has been outside playing a lot. He's got a little disheveled hair, and he's got these little big cheek, little smile, similar to how Jarrell would be when he would be cheerful, and that false smile to you all. Looking at this kid, it's almost like you can see through him, as if there's a ghost-like trait to him.
But he acknowledged me?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Hi there.
Oh, you must be Jarrell.
Yeah.
I've been looking for you.
You have.
Yes, I've been assigned to be your friend.
I have many friends. A lot of them.
No. I'm a special friend.
Oh?
Yes, I'm an imaginary friend.
Oh, I have many friends.
Well, you're not going to need those friends anymore. I'll be the only friend you need.
Okay. So he looks up he looks up almost like he's talking to someone. Looks back at you. Looks back up at someone. Almost like an adult is speaking to them over their shoulder. He's like 5 years old or so. It's like a little kid.
Drill, listen, I'm looking for something.
Yeah.
It's very important that I find it.
Is it a toy? Did you lose something?
Is it a toy? Kind of, yeah.
Huh. I have many toys. And he just turns off and goes, my friends, they bring me all kinds of stuff. And he walks off into this chest that has a bunch of stuffed animals and knotted tree roots. And you see him actually pull out a couple of looking wands. He pulls out a chain looking medallion that has a dagger with a little S down it, almost like a toy medallion of the spell ciphers. He just starts like throwing stuff. No dagger attached to this chain or whatever, but it's just like the medallion. He pulls out little squid-looking dolls and little devilish-looking imps. And he's like, is this it?
No. I'm just going to kind of look around the room while he's doing that and see if I can find what I'm looking for.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, boo. 6.
Okay. And as you kind of just go to the spin around to look around for what's around the room, you see the younger playroom, that with the toy chest and the little play mat and a little tiny pop-up, think of like the Fisher Price like toy, like plastic homes. It's like a little adventuring castle that he probably plays knights and monsters with. And as you look around the room, as you do a full 360, it's no longer the child's room. It's an adult study. And as you turn around to look back at Jarrell, this little kid gets up and goes, I gotta go eat. And he runs right past you and right through you. And as you turn around again, looking out the door, Jarrell's gone. But you all hear a coming, Mom. You turn around to look inside the room where you're all down in the kitchen, and no one runs through the door. But you do feel this cold draft come through. Finks, you're up in the adult study of Jarrell, and you now see there are scattered toys amongst the ground still. The same circular rug now tattered and torn and moth-eaten that there is a very fine crafted desk. It's very kind of like almost like a businessman would write at, and it's got
All right,
a
pop it open.
pops
Let's go.
stacks of parchment, and you're just gonna start tearing through this. Make an
Oh, yeah.
investigation check. You all hear the almost like someone's rifling through furniture upstairs now.
Natural 20 -1.
Natural 20. Nice. You're opening up desks and looking for drop ledges, and you are you actually found a little compartment on the side as you're opening levers and drawers, and you don't care. You're rifling this up and down. You find many stacks of papers, about 12 different folders essentially that are bound together with like a twine, like rubber band, almost like files, like files on like individuals or clients, and each one has a little tab on it, and it has you just know Common and Goblin, right?
Yes.
A bunch of them are written in different languages. One of them says "Mama?" with like a line crossed through it.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, if I recognize that, then I'm going to put these to the side.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to grab these for later. I don't
Okay.
need to read them now, but that seems alarming. If I can read the one that says "Mama,"
Okay, that one is
Let me-
that one's written in Common.
Okay.
Rifling through the other drawers, you see there are multiple sets of keys. There is a little coffer like that you put coins in, and you shake it around. There's something in it, probably metal or circular in shape. I don't know if you're gonna just open it up or not, but it's like a little cool. Pop it open. It's made of this hard, sturdy wood. And as you flip open the latch, and you see that there are multiple rings and coins, a few platinum pieces, 2 or 3 silver rings, a gold ring. There looks to be a pinky ring that's got this big fat diamond on it. There is one ring that has this really enormous looking gem that tops on it. Think of like a essentially size wise, if it was to be on like a finger, it'd be like very obnoxious, and kind of like that comes about a full like inch or two off of your finger. Very fat and gaudy. Like
Okay, perfect.
cartoon like. You see that there is a polished, almost an emerald looking glass like green ring that's just like a smooth band on it. Looking to open up other drawers, you see that there is a matching pair to the other wristband that Maximus had found in one of the cloaks. You also see on it, open up one of the bottom drawers, and almost a impression of a crown-like circular shape that was left there.
Okay.
And
No longer
there. Make a investigation check.
6.
You don't know how long it was taken, but as you kind of like are looking at the drawer that this outline of shape of dust was all on, you do see little specks of like almost like mushroom flakes, like that had fallen off whatever was in here, like little like scraps of like mushroom and mold. A little bit.
And
of
this is in a
fungus.
drawer.
This is like in one of the drawers, locked away.
Can I pop the entire drawer out?
Pull the whole drawer out of it.
Yeah, like to take with me.
Make a strength check. At this point, you all hear rifling going on upstairs.
4.
And you hear frustration as you're trying to yank this drawer out of a desk, and Finks is trying to break something, probably.
Finks is yelling at this point. It was here. It was right here. Where is it? And he's not being sneaky.
You all hear Finks upstairs. Looking around. Finks is gone.
Yeah. Thanks. You all right?
No.
Okay. Take my time and walk upstairs.
All right. Take your time. You walk up. Finks is yanking on this. Trying to yank this drawer out of this dresser. And he's, unfortunately. He's a little goblin. He's not that strong.
You need help?
Howard, it was here.
What was
Thing
it?
I've been looking for this whole time. It was here. It's gone.
The moon?
No, but yes, it was here. And I just kind of point to the drawer and kind of show him the outline of the crown that's missing.
Does the crown look similar or anything that I would have seen before?
Make a history check.
13.
13. I mean, looks to be like the shape of some kind of headwear. I mean, there's a few drunken nights that you did see how Jarrell before everything went pretty sour with him. I mean, he wore various headbands. Maybe. Looking at the little bit of like mushroom flake, you didn't see anything like that, but
All right, I'm gonna go over to the drawer and see if I can help Fangs open it.
all right. Both of you make a strength check as you both yank the drawer together. At this point,
15.
19.
15.
Okay. You both yank it out. Breaks and snaps. You pull it out of the drawer, or of the dresser. About 2 foot
Thanks.
deep. About foot wide. Drawer. About that tall. It's like one of the bottom drawers you yanked out.
Do you see it? Is it in there?
You tell me. Is it in there?
As you're looking down and into it, there is no crown. There's no hat. There's no relic in here.
Where could it be? Where could it be? He takes a second and kind of shows those files to Howard. Says, "Thanks for helping me. You can have these."
Yeah, thank you.
And then I'll also kind of throw the toy siphon medallion at him into the pile. The young Jarrell had this.
Young Jarrell.
Yeah, he was here a minute ago. I don't know where he went. The young Jarrell. Maybe it was here when he was. Okay, Finks is trying to figure out a way to go back in time now. He's trying to make the ghost show up.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna first of all pocket that box full of expensive stuff. I'm gonna
Okay.
take the drawer with me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna like open the door, shut the door, look inside, kind of stuff like that.
Been around the other way.
Yeah. Recreate everything best I can.
And try to recreate it. Make a history
How
check.
I walked in.
Make a history check to see how if you try to recreate how you had entered the room. And
0 in that one.
Howard, you're seeing Fanks just spin around and just try to open doors and looking frustrated. You're looking over, see a pile of files, and it looks like doctor-patient files with the middle envelopes and the little rubber band on them. And the one you see written in common says "Mama." One of the other ones, the Yellow King, the little sign.
Ooh.
Beyond
What's
that,
that?
you see Infernal written. Levistus. Flip another few. Cthulhu. Flip through more. Fey? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Just multiple files. And I'll send you something after. I'm a little more
Okay.
detailed of this.
Do any of those files happen to match the handwriting that we saw earlier?
On the
Or, like, the
on the
language?
wall on the wall. 2 of them would match the language.
Okay.
One Howard would go through, and Howard would be able to see one of them does match the script, more fine tuned, a little bit more finely written.
Which one is it? Mama's.
It is not Mama's.
Damn.
But
Hmm.
someone's been making packs.
All right. Yeah, I never believed in HIPAA anyway. I'm just gonna start going through the files.
All
I
right.
mean, you could send me all the info later and stuff like that, but I'm gonna like try to take my time and read each thing about Mama, about Levistus, Cthulhu, the Fae, the Yellow King.
Are you going through all this stuff like right now in this
Yeah,
room?
I mean, you can tell me all the info later, but
But like, are
he's
you?
gonna take
You're
his time and go through.
okay. So just going through the stack of files. You got like a stack of files. This will probably be like a lot, like an extensive like 3 hours. Like you're gonna be reading through some paperwork.
Okay.
Like
Are
you
we
could like
planning
you
on
do a
being
quick
here?
skim. You could do a quick skim over like, all right. We got some packs, we got some patrons. Okay, we got some devils, got some demons. Over a quick scan, but to be able to get in depth and just start reading this is going to take a few hours.
Okay. Is there a chair or a desk? There's a desk, you said, right?
There's a desk. There's a
Is
chair
there a chair?
off, flipped on its side, off to the corner, next to the table and the desk.
Okay. All right, thanks. Let me know when you find Jarrell. I'm just gonna go through this stuff over here. I'm just gonna sit and start going through
Chair
while he's
up,
doing his
sit
thing.
down.
Yep.
All right. Maximus and Harimus, did you guys come upstairs? You guys stay down.
I probably would have followed.
Follow. I mean, you're watching this all You're watching all this unfold. Howard's flipping through folders and files. Sphinx.
Quickly, does this count as like a short rest or no?
Technically, no, because you're doing more physical activity.
Okay.
You're
Fair.
doing some brain work at this point.
That's fine.
Actually, Anthony,
Yes.
I had locate object prepared. I forgot I did that. Can I cast that?
You can guess it.
All right. So describe the object. So the crown. If it's within 1,000 feet of me, or I'll know it's in motion, and I basically radar my way to it. If it's here.
You go to think for it. You think of the times back in the tribe. You think of the battles, the smell of blood, the smell of victory, the moon rituals. You don't feel a connection.
It's not here. He deceived me. He deceived me. All right. I'm taking the drawer.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
We're just gonna watch him leave with the drawer. Like,
I'm probably
course
just
you did.
dragging it.
You're gonna
What do
swing
you
it and
need
hit
the
him with
drawer
it.
for?
Just it's as close as I've gotten to my home in a long time.
None of this is real.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
How tight is your mushroom hat right now? Spinning in circles, taking out drawers. We all know this place is an illusion.
It's not to me. Finks leaves and just goes somewhere else. I'll go wait in like the foyer.
Go wait in the foyer, okay. So, you're waiting in the foyer. You all see Finks walk down, a little depressed, a little sad. It's got the sad George Michaels. Dun dun dun. It's waddling down. Of the drawer being down each step. Getting dragged as it goes over the threshold. Thinks you just kind of sit there waiting. Make perception check.
Six.
6. You see young Jarrell poke its head out of the room all the way down the hallway in the first floor to the right.
I'm gonna go chase him down.
You run down to him.
Yeah,
He
with
looks
the
like
door.
he kind of has this like little giggle to him and almost like a game. He tucks away around the edge of the door. You run down to him, open it. You're in a double-cotted bedroom. 2 dressers, 2 footlockers at the edge of each bed. Young Jarrell is tucked in the corner with a small little coloring book, it seems, or of sorts, or like a little notebook. And he looks like he's trying to write some stuff in it. And he goes, "Mom, my mom says it's not a good idea to have too many friends. That making too many deals is hard to keep up with, but I know what I'm doing. I'm smarter than everyone else, no matter what they say."
Jarrell, have you made any deals yet?
My friends like to make many deals. All of the invisible friends.
Well, how
Except
about
for
one
you.
last one? I throw the drawer at him. Not like at him, but like to him. Slide it across the floor.
Oh. What's that from? He doesn't recognize. It looks like he doesn't recognize this drawer. Make an insight check as he just kind of stares at it like you just threw some furniture at him. He wasn't expecting this.
Natural 20, 27.
There's looking at young Jarrell, he looks blank slate. Like he doesn't know what you're trying to do with this. He doesn't
Jarrell.
recognize this drawer. But behind his eyes, as if in a subconscious, there's some part of him that's recognizing what you're getting at. It's almost like 2 personalities within this body, and one doesn't understand it, but there's another one looking at him that there's just small instances where his eyes twitch, and you see the Jarrell that you're aware of in his facial expressions, staring at it, staring up at you.
Oh, so you are in there.
What? No. It's just me. It's you and me, Finks. And you said you wanted to make a deal.
Listen to me.
Yes.
If you want ultimate power, you will find the crown that belongs here. And you will bring it to me. Might not be today. You might be a little older, but you will find it and you will bring it to me.
Make a persuasion check. Sphinx mentally scars
16.
Jarrell. Is what causes him to go all evil.
I mean, we gotta do the loop.
Gotta go
16.
full circle. He was stealing the crown originally from you to get it back to you. You caused your own demise. Don't you see?
Okay. That's perfect.
This younger Jarrell just looks dumbfounded, like, okay. But what are you going to give me in return?
I will give you the moon. Don't you understand?
Someone else has already promised me that, though.
But what if the moon didn't have to leave and was always watching over you, protecting you? That is what I offer.
Oh, it's cocked. Hold on. You see almost him kind of like get up and kind of walk over to you and kind of stumble. Finks, you hear an older, mature Jarrell's voice speak through this younger vessel. Took you just a little too long to come to my home. You had to get sidetracked. I expected better from you. Alas, your party companions were right. This is all made up. And none of this is real. You're all trapped in a stasis lock.
Stasis lock.
And now that you've seen a little bit more of my past, and I have a confirmation of what you were searching for, I think I'll welcome you back. And if you could ever leave the carnival in Barovia, by all means, you do have the keys to my humble abode. Need you all to make dexterity saving throws. As you all begin to feel this falling feeling again.
22.
11.
8.
Also 8.
Okay.
Oh, can I use my bardic inspiration?
How long does bardic inspiration
Actually-
last?
I don't know.
I think it's only.
Do I
wanna say
still
it's
have the
10
inspiration Finks gave me?
minutes. I think you.
Oh, the guidance. I think I would have stopped that when I did locate object. I think that's concentration.
Touche.
Yes, that would have fell off.
Give me a second. The bardic inspiration. I believe it's 10 minutes.
Okay, then never mind. Don't worry
If
about
it's, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's off by this point, especially with
it. Well, yeah.
him just being gone too. You guys did a little bit of searching. So you all roll somewhat poorly, and you all begin falling again. This time, you're all spaced out, about 15 feet away from you all. The world kind of melted away, and you feel the rushing of air coming up. Howard, what did you roll?
8.
8. As the papers kind of fan away from you, you're trying to catch them. Make a quick dexterity check to see what you can grab.
Ooh, nice. 15.
15. Okay. You quickly snatch them all, but 2 go flapping off. So how many did he originally have? Was it 15?
You gave me 5 names.
5 names.
So
Let's see. All right, so you got 13 files, we're going to say, that you do snatch. About 15 folders that you do, 13 folders that you grab and hold and tuck in. Who knows what those 2 were that flew off. And you're all falling. You're Howard clutching those papers to your chest, making sure that you don't lose them. You all feel the ground rushing towards you at an accelerated pace. You're looking down. You're all spinning and kind of doing these somersaults in the air. And as the ground quickly rushes to you, you all stick the landing, stumble a little bit. And Maximus and Finks, you're in the middle of one of the aisles at the carnival. People are walking around you, and you are all kind of like, you have this very jarring look to yourself as you're bracing for impact. And you're just standing there where you crashed the little glass.
Am I wearing the bracelet?
You are wearing the bracelet. Howard, you're standing where you were, clutching these folders. Thanks. You're holding onto a dresser that they were clenched to.
Is like all the stuff still in there, the imprint and all that? That's all.
It's all as it was.
All right. I don't know how I'm going to work with this, but okay.
I'm waiting for you to hit someone with it. Just dresser attack.
Yep.
Unarmed.
How is the carnival around us?
Carnival's lively.
Like, what's going on?
You see that
That's
there's now
weird.
lights. There are now almost little pops of flashes of cameras going almost old-timey. Puffs of smoke with these glass lenses, big protruding ones. People are standing there. There are little caricature artist drawing. You see that there is a lot of elves now and fey-looking creatures. The sky looks still as dark, dreary, overcast, but there are pockets of like polka dots and streaks of pink and purple and this green hue in the air. And the mist is tightening. You could look over just to one of the far outskirts of where the carnival ends and into the woods. The mist is very heavy, clinging to this. You're all just looking at, some time must have passed for the day, maybe an hour or two, but just the carnival's liven up. And Maximus, you take this as, that whole passage of the realms. It's merging closer as there's more Feywild, more Fey creatures here in attendance. Big top tent is down the center. We'll see what happens there next time. We pick this up. All right, guys. There we go. Got you guys out of a little snow globe. You guys got a little back history on Jarrell. And we'll see where you guys go. I don't know how Howard you're going to try and convince him to join your cult. This is plans done a little bit of a change up on this. Thinks you got a dresser. You got a little bit closer to what you need, but got to get back to Berghold to get the real deal. Perhaps. Thank you guys so much tuning in live. I know we had some friends in here. We had Black Rock Joe. We had Path of Cinders. T-Burf. Oh, wait, that's Tony.
That's me.
Warner. Oh,
Still
that's
friend.
you. Hey, we got Path of Cinders and Black Rock Joe. You guys, thank you so much. That was awesome. You guys rock. Listen, if you're listening and tune in live on our Twitch, podcasters_ to check us out. You can also catch us live on our YouTube and Facebook, pod-casters, tabletop gaming.
Oh, yeah. Follow and hit those notifications too, man.
Yes. Slam follow, and we'll see you there next Sunday. We roll going live generally 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was Dungeon Master Anthony Mullen. Thank you so much. Please make sure to check out other podcasts on the network at bicbp-radio.com. Do a show with a good friend Chris Chavez called Chris and Anthony Just Can't Stop. I love it. You're going to love it. Go check us out. Give us a listen, as well as many other shows on the network. We've got a podcast for everyone out over there. Exactly. Please, if you haven't yet, check out Jeff and DCT Industries. Get them on Instagram at DCT_Industries, on Facebook at DCTindustries.tabletopgaming. It's like right that direction. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, there you guys go. There you go. Right there, Ricky. You got this. But I'll let the players sign off, and we'll see you guys next time. Maximus, take it away.
Hey, you can follow Maximus on the Twitter and his random giftness at podcaster Mad Max, I believe it is. You can follow me and all my personal shenanigans on the interwebs at themark716. And don't forget to check out my buddy Lil Nicky's Twitch stream and all the games and events that he's doing. OA Skittles. Good guy to follow, and enjoyable, wholesome content.
Is he down in the deep south?
No, he's from Syracuse.
Oh, same thing.
I'm not. Yeah. He's my little Nicky though.
Oh shoot, we lost to Ricky. Speaking of Nicky. Oh no.
I'll do
That
Remus.
was Ricky Coates.
Oh, there he is.
I'm Remus. Oh wait.
He's coming back.
Remus? He's Remus.
He's back.
He's Remus.
He's back just to say his thing. Say your thing. Do the thing.
I'm Remus.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's at Podcasters Remus on Twitter, at Podcasters Remus. You can follow me, Ricky Coates, at Rick_Coates on Instagram and Twitter and all that fun stuff. I got shot back into another snow globe thing, which I honestly think we're still in. I'm not going to lie. I think we're back in the old timies, and I don't think we fully transpired out of the snow globe area yet. But who knows? Dimensions are weird.
Creating breakdowns for Remus with every chapter of this D&D game.
Kind of the tag of this whole campaign. Dimensions are weird.
Dimensions are weird. I like it. All right, Finks.
All right, you guys can follow Finks on Twitter at Podcasters Finks. I'm sure there'll be some emotional, sad posting later today. We'll see. And then if you want to follow me My miniature painting is at Instagram at Phoenix Forged. Give me a follow.
There you go. There you go. And last but not least, Howard.
I'm Remus. No, I'm just kidding. Howard, you can follow Howard on Twitter at PodcastersH. And if you want to check out my art, go check it out. It's on Instagram and Facebook, Ratfink Arts. Yeah, that's about it.
There you go. Well, go check out Phoenix Forge. Go check out Ratfink Arts. Go check out Ricky. And go check out Mark and his work. And last but not least, guys, grab those D20s. Path of Sinners. I don't know if you've been here before, but this is where you got to grab a D20. We're going to roll together. If you don't have a D20 on hand, go get D&D Beyond and get it one there. If not, pretend to roll a dice and we'll take it. And until next time, guys, I got a 9, so
Or
roll.
beat me.
Wayne.
5.
I win.
Can we get a